Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video over on PrizePicks. Again, my three favorite plays in this video. We got France taking on Spain today in the World Cup. It's going to be absolutely sick. Semi-final action. But first up, do me a huge favor. Drop a like on this one. Take you 2 seconds. Completely free. So go ahead and hit that like button. Let's try to get to 20 likes in this video. That'd be an absolutely awesome goal to go ahead and cash out. And now let's hop into talking about the recap from the day before is usually what I would say. But as I'm recording this, it's just around 7 p.m. None of the games have actually started yet. So there's not much to recap. We're just going to hop straight into the World Cup games and we're going to get right into it. Now, first things first, make sure you guys are on the Discord. It is 100% free to get on the Discord and I drop in plays in here every single day. You guys can pull up. It's 100% free. Make sure you guys are in there. And now let's get into talking about how you guys can get on the VIP for free, because the VIP is honestly where you guys need to be, because this is where I send out my Calci picks, my PrizePicks picks, Underdog, REBET, Chalkboard, better. And also you guys get an exclusive VIP chat section where you just get a chat to basically everybody in the VIP, talk about what we're hitting, what we're missing, different strategies we're running. And the literal biggest thing that it, helps you succeed when it comes to sports betting is not just getting a 1 or 2 good days or having a couple good picks here and there. It's really just about keeping the mental straight. And without a VIP chat, you really can't do that. Without a community of people around you who are you're bouncing ideas off of, getting the proper strategies with, and understanding, well, is this a good strategy? Should I continue playing this or should I switch it up? Which picks do you like? Which picks do I like? Without that, you really can't be profitable long term. Like, it's very difficult to do that without a community. And the easiest way you guys can get on the VIP, I'm giving you 60 days for free. All you got to do is sign up on REBET using code FFBAM. Now, a lot of you guys are not on REBET yet, and a lot of you guys can go ahead and claim this when you sign up on REBET using code FFBAM. It literally takes you less than 5 minutes to sign up on a new app and deposit at least $10 and get on REBET with code FFBAM. And once you guys deposit, they're doubling your deposit. So whatever you put in up to $100, they're just going to double that. So if you put in $10, you're getting $20. If you put in $100, you're getting $200. You guys get the idea. You're getting your deposit doubled just for signing up for this app using code FFBAM. And it's available in almost all of these orange states right here. So make sure you guys are locked in over there. It is the first link in the comments of this video. Once you guys sign up for REBET using my code, either drop a comment down below or just DM me the word REBET to this number. I'll literally just text you guys back, man. It's super easy. And we'll get you on the VIP for 2 whole months for free. There's no reason not to do this. If you are not on REBET yet, bro, lock in. It's genuinely one of the better apps I've seen because they just have so many options for what you guys can take. Like on France and Spain on their own, like just look at this, guys. There's so many options of what you guys can take. If you guys can't find value in this big of a book, like honestly, I don't know what you're supposed to do. There are so many lines to take, so much value, and just a ton of good plays. And we're just going to hop right into the first play of the day, which is going to be, well, let's talk about what's happened in the quarterfinals, honestly, because we swept the quarterfinals on REBET. I told you guys to take France here and Spain in a parlay for a double up. Easy smack. This was France to win in regular time, Spain to qualify. Both hit with ease, and this was a double up parlay. We hit on REBET. And then I also told you guys for the Saturday games, we only took the Norway-England one. Both teams to score was basically a lock, and it was a very, very easy cash. Now, let's get into the play for today because we're 3-0 right now on the World Cup in the last few games. Let's try to hit this one again. And this one might seem a little familiar. We're taking France in the 3-way money line, so this basically means France to win in regulation time. Not France to advance necessarily, but France to win and advance within 90 minutes. So they got to be ahead by the time the final whistle blows. And in this case, we're getting plus 134 value for it, which is the best thing about this play. France are leagues better than every other team in this World Cup. And if you don't believe me, just watch the games one more time for me, please. Spain struggled to put away Belgium. Belgium are not a good team at all. Belgium looked good against Spain. And if you guys are a USA fan, you might think Belgium are one of the better teams in the world because they just smacked the USA. No, the USA played horribly. And then the Belgium played the same against USA as they did against Spain. And Spain honestly kind of struggled in that game. The goal that they ended up going through on was ridiculously lucky. That should not be going in. If Courtois stays in net, like, it's not happening. It's ridiculous. And France, on the other hand, have just breezed by every single opponent. It still feels like they've got an extra gear in them that they could go ahead and lock into. There is no way this Spain team is able to break down the France team in my eyes. And I think this could easily end 1-0 and 2-0, maybe 2-1 if Spain ends up getting a goal. But I see France just completely overwhelming Spain in this case. Honestly, Spain have kind of, started the games a little bit slow as well. So if France end up scoring within 30 minutes or so, it's going to be so rough for Spain because France's defense, I know we talk about their offense a lot with Elise, Doué, Mbappe, of course, and who else am I forgetting? Dembele, Barcola, I could go on, right? Even players that haven't even played yet, right? Like Akliouche is elite, hasn't even stepped foot on the World Cup field for very much time. Like, this France team is deep. Their defense is also ridiculously solid. Upamecano has been one of the better center backs in the entire World Cup. Saliba's been playing out of his mind. Even Digne, who a lot of people were saying he might be one of the bigger holes in their defense. No, he's been just fine. I know he's going to go up against Yamal. I think it'll be okay. I think it'll genuinely be okay because you'll have Saliba right there to back him up. And a ridiculous amount of defense and offense on this France side. I just don't see a world where this doesn't cash. France to win in regulation time, one of my favorite plays. And we also have a $500 ticket, actually $600 ticket now on the VIP. I told everybody to lock this one in for France to win the World Cup. We took it at like a 25% chance. Now it's trading up to around a 40% chance. So France to win the World Cup is a very, very good play. And I sent that out to basically every single VIP member earlier. And we're just going to continue running with it, guys. Spain is not winning this game, and France is taking it in regulation. Getting this at plus 134 is massive. If I was the lines maker, I would genuinely put this at like a minus 120 or minus 150. Like, getting this at plus money is insane. France are going to win this game. I absolutely love them to win it in regulation too. And that leads us into our first play of the day. Over on PrizePicks, we're going to the goals and assists tab. And we're taking Kylian Mbappe right here on the over at 0.5 goals and assists. If we just look at this, right? 2-2-2-1-2. He has been unreal. Absolutely unreal in all of these games. 9 goals and assists, averaging 1.8 goal G plus A in the last 5 games. And all of these are World Cup games, right? This is ridiculous. And we are continuing to take this play. I know he's playing against a tougher team, but guys, Paraguay was a really tough defense, harder than Spain. Morocco was a tough defense too. Norway, honestly, not really a tough defense. Senegal, I know it's not going to show in the first game, but Senegal was a tough defense here. He's played tough defenses. He's still able to score. And the bottom line is, the way that France play their system, it's just a funnel for Mbappe to get goals. Look at how Holland was doing. How was Holland scoring a lot of the goals for Norway, right? A lot of them were coming off crosses. They were generating the type of chances that Erling Haaland would like to create. And that's exactly what France do. They generate the type of scenarios that Kylian Mbappe absolutely thrives in. And even if he's not able to score in the classic 9 position, the classic center striker position, he feels fine drifting out wide, taking the ball, cutting past a couple players, and shooting it top right corner. He feels completely fine drifting to the left side and going on a little bit of a run there. And even if he's not the one to get a goal, if he's the one that passes it in, gets the assist, right? Gets the assist there, we're going to still get the green here. There's no reason not to take the over on this one. I absolutely love it. I like it way more than his over on goals. His over on goals is okay. Obviously he's more likely to get a goal than an assist. So I suppose it's kind of the same play, but the over on goals and assists is way more valuable than just the demon on goals because it's a low value demon as well. So Kylian Mbappe right here, absolutely love this one. And now let's get into the second play of the day. We're going over to the fouls category and we're taking, where is he at? We're taking our guy Rodri. Now Rodri in this case hasn't looked that great on this play. I'll just be completely honest. Hasn't looked that great on this play. Had 3 fouls against Uruguay in one of the more physical games. And the rest of the games just haven't been all that physical. I expected Spain to try to win this game, right? They're going to have to try to be physical. And one of the reasons why I absolutely love this play even more is that Rodri will not get subbed out. He almost never gets subbed out. He's one of the highest stamina players in the entire, world. And he hasn't gotten subbed out yet this tournament, right? He basically doesn't get subbed out. It means that if this is, a 90-minute game of a 120-minute game, he'll play basically every single minute. So that's great. And the second more important thing, honestly, is this. Let me see if I can find it. The referee is Barton. If you guys have been watching any of the World Cup games with this man as the referee, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. This guy calls absolutely everything. This guy cannot swallow the whistle at all. If he was an NBA ref, bro, I might just stop watching the NBA because this guy would call every single SGA flop, every single Luka Doncic flop, every single flop of all time because he doesn't understand what a true foul is. I honestly hate this referee with a passion. If you are sitting there watching a game, just not even caring which team wins, you just want the game to keep going and not have a ridiculous amount of stoppages, don't watch the game if this guy's the referee. It is horrible. Go watch the other games where this guy refereed. One of the more I don't even want to find the games right now. I could look them up, but it's ridiculous. When this guy referees a game, he cannot stop blowing the whistle. He wants to be so involved in the game. I don't know what it is about some of these refs, but Barton in particular absolutely pisses me off when it comes to being a referee. It is horrible the way that he referees these games. So why am I saying all this? He's going to call a lot of fouls. Roger's going to be on the ball a lot, right? In the action a lot. The center midfielder, of course, center defensive midfielder. And he's going to be on the field a lot as well, not getting subbed out. All of that is leading towards Rodri picking up at least 2 fouls in this game. I really like this one a ton. And by the way, guys, fouls does not have to mean cards. It doesn't have to be a yellow or red card. Just a regular foul where they can, give him a warning, a talking to, and then have him move along. That counts, right? That's all we need for him to get a couple fouls, in this case, a couple hard tackles. And up against players like Doué, players like Mbappe, players like Dembele, players like Olise, who are very easy, and the ability to just glide by these players, it's not going to be hard for Roger to just pull one of them down, get an easy foul, sometimes even a smart foul, right? Instead of letting them go on the breakaway. I think it's very, very common here for Roger to get 2 fouls. Very classic. And now let's just talk about how are we going to get the best value for money on these picks, right? Because we've just locked in, we just see 2 plays that we like. How are we going to get the best value for these 2 picks? So on PrizePicks, if we lock in these 2 plays for a 2-man, it'll pay us out 2.6x, but I'm not doing that. I'm going over to the Underdog fantasy app right here. If I just look up these exact same 2 players, Kylian Mbappe for a goal and assist, and where'd it go? Kylian Mbappe for a goal and assist, and Rodri for 2 fouls. Let me just show you guys a screenshot. It's paying us out 2.91x. So you're getting 2.9x on this side on Underdog, and you're getting 2.6x on PrizePicks. And there are some of you guys who will genuinely watch this video, see those 2 numbers, and take the 2.6x. And I will never understand why that you're doing that, because you are literally just accepting that I will take less money for the exact same outcome. I will do this amount of work, get this amount of picks, and I will just take less money. Like, if you were getting offered a raise at your workplace, would you just say, nah, I'm good, honestly. I'm used to this at this point. I'm used to this salary, so I don't really care to, go up a little bit. Like, what the hell is that? You would obviously not say that. You would, because this is what people are saying. They're going, I'm used to PrizePicks. Honestly, even if they're paying me less, I don't care. You're used to it. You're used to getting paid less for the exact same picks. What are you talking about, man? Take the play on the app that pays you more money. And I'm not always hating on PrizePicks. PrizePicks is very good for using correlation methods. Underdog absolutely is a bad app for that, right? But in this case, for these 2 World Cup picks, which are my 2 favorite player props of the day, they're paying us out a 2.6x on PrizePicks and a 2.9x on Underdog. And I am 100% taking this on Underdog Fantasy without question. A 2.9x is almost a 3x. That's almost what you would get on PrizePicks for literally just taking 2 regular plays, not even a goblin. It makes no sense to take this on PrizePicks. So if you guys are not on Underdog yet, bro, get on Underdog Fantasy, lock in this pick. And additionally, you guys can get 30 days for free if you lock in on Underdog using code BAM. Using code BAM, get on Underdog, and they also give you a couple, extra bonuses here. Play $5, get $50, available in all of these states. And they're also just giving you this, which is the best thing, honestly, ever. 2-man plays pay out 3.5x, 3-man plays pay out 6.5x. That's why these, values are so much better on Underdog. They give you more for the exact same pick. So if you want to be one of those guys who say you're making 15 an hour right now, your boss offers you 20 an hour, and you want to go, nah, I'm actually used to 15. If you want to be like that, bro, be like that. I don't care, right? But I'm locking this one in because this app is paying me more. I'm taking it on Underdog Fantasy without question. That's all I got for this one. I appreciate y'all watching the video, and let's go 3-0 on the World Cup on Tuesday.